everyone! This is Hachuurui, and we're in another episode of Steampunk on the SMP server. We have had ourselves some fun times lately. I have not been streaming much, mostly because my times online have been very limited, partially due to computer issues, and that will be dealt with come August. But for now, we're going to go ahead and try to get a recording done and see where we end up. Now, we have two goals today. Our goals are going to be killing the wither so we can set up a beacon, because I really want to get a beacon going over here. And then the other goal is going to be getting our tree farm operational. We started building it. We still got a few things left to get set up in there. But today we're going to actually get that thing operational so we can start getting wood needed to build our actual base. Now, first things first though, we are going to do a cooking with Hachi session because I really need to get some food. And we're just going to go through and cook all this. And it's great that cooking the chicken gives us bone meal, because we're going to use that bone meal to get some of the other products that we need here. We got our onion growing right here. And we're going to go ahead and just bone meal the crud out of this onion and get as much as we possibly can. We have 30. Did one drop in here? It doesn't look like it. Might have picked it up. Alright, cool. How many more onions do we got over here? Let's find out. We have another 29. So let's put 10 back. And actually, you know, if I take 2 of these and I take this and I slap you right there, that gives me 54, right? Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, so we also need to get ourselves a bunch more cabbage. We have 4 cabbage leaves here. That's okay, but we're going to need a lot more. I should have a bunch of bones. And we'll turn this into bone meal as well. It is snowing. Fantastic. It's like it's always snowing on this server. It is what it is. And now we're just going to mass produce cabbage. Then we're going to chop this up to cabbage leaves. And what we're going to be making is we're going to be making some chicken dumplings for food. I was looking around at what foods I can quickly like throw together, and chicken dumplings seemed to be the easiest. It gives us plenty of hunger and saturation, and it's going to last quite a while. So that's what we're going to go with. And making dough is like nothing. And I see Ryan's logging in. Okay, we're only getting 2 per. So we're going to need to bone meal a few more cabbages. That's okay. Alright, so we got 48. We need more. I believe the bones are here. We'll just continue bone milling. Say hi to our phantoms who are going to smack and die. Here we go. Alright. So this is going to be overkill, but it's fine. We will put our excess in this chest here. We're grab all of these cabbage seeds into the seed bag, throw it over there, say hello to Ryan so he doesn't think that we're ignoring him. And now we need to get some wheat. And I don't think... I got a little bit of wheat right here. We'll throw this in here so it grinds up. We'll come check on that in a second. But we need to also make this into flour. So I might want to utilize my mixer here to do this. Possibly. Or I can just go to the villager farm and take all their wheat. That also sounds like a grand idea. Actually, before I do that, let me grab one of these to deal with our warmth issues. Because every time we log into the server, it's apparently winter. It's like forever winter. Winter is coming! And it's apparently not raining over here. Hey guys, I'm here to borrow your crops. I hope you don't mind. We'll just stand on top of it because of the crows. Grab these others. We'll get rid of the seeds. Get a free bone meal out of it. So we got like 2 bone meal out of that. Let's here we go. That's a good start for what we're doing. That's a good start. A few other things I need to work on at some point. Now, just showing off like our tree farm, what we've built so far. We got this over here, and we got the actual structure here. We have a road built up, and we're going to build like a transportation system underneath the road. That's going to put things in a storage facility underneath here. And we're going to have this decorated. We're going to have functionality on the top too, at the lumber yard. But for right now, it's right there. And it'll do what it will do. We'll take our current. Now this is done in 3s, if I remember correctly. For making the dough. Yeah, it's done in 3s. We can do washing, which turns 1 to 1. Mixing makes 3 at a time per 1 bucket of water. Washing 1 to 1. You know, this is actually an idea. We can throw the whole thing on our iron system, because it's not really doing anything right now. So when this is done, we can just throw the whole thing in the washing system, and it will make all the dough. Let's do that to get this started. Oh, it turns out there is a thing on there. And there it goes. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, it's not whitelisted. Hey. Alright, hold up. Now, it'll work. So that'll do its thing. Turn it into dough, and it will plop in here. And we'll come back and get it. And hopefully we'll get this stuff cooked before we start. Alright, we got 29 dough. It is enough to start. So, dough, chicken, cabbage, onion. I don't even think it needs the bowl. The bowl's just extra. And there we go. We have food that will keep us fed for a while. So, I think what we'll do is I'm going to build a Wither battle chamber. Now, we got to use soulstone to do it. I got the soulstone here. I got some Wither skulls. We're going to build a Wither battle chamber, and then I will be right back after we get that built. Alright, we're back, and we're about to do our first Wither fight now. I built a kind of a narrow corridor in my mining shaft. I think it'll work. I am wearing my netherite armor down here. It should be fine. This was like a node that I mined out, so I really don't care, like, what dies in here. But we're gonna grab this and kind of set that right there. It's probably gonna get blown up, and that's fine. We're gonna build our Wither right here, and start on it. Where'd it go? We gotta get it to melee mode. There we go. And we killed it. We killed it.
Breathes relieved, without the burdensome presence of that horror. So long, at least.
And we ended up getting a little bit of nefarious essence. We're going to have to kill a lot more of these because we're going to need a lot of this stuff. We got some Wither Eyes, and we got our Nether Star. So, with that, I guess I'm just going to head back up now. That was a lot easier than I thought. I don't even think I needed to build this cage. I can probably get rid of all this, so I'm gonna clean this up, and we'll be back here in a little bit. All right, so a slight detour from doing our thing here is I built this little contraption over here. And the reason we got this is I want to go ahead and haunt a few things for some blocks and stuff. We're going to be making a lot of soul lanterns around the place. And I'm going to be using soul torches and soul lanterns as we decorate the base. I'm going to be going with kind of a darker theme with this base. And the soul lanterns are going to add a nice touch to it, I think. So I just wanted to show that we took the detour. We built this contraption over here. It's just a water wheel underneath, spinning around, blowing stuff, haunting it. And we're going to use this to do other things too, such as making black stone and things of that nature. But I think at this point it is time that we dig out the tunnel, because we have, I believe, everything we need to at least get the system going initially. And like, we already have this built. And what this is, we got 4 saws and 2 deployers. I might add a 3rd deployer. We will see, because I don't know if it will reach everything, that if the saw will be able to cut it. I don't know. It's kind of glitchy on how it works. But underneath this area that's completely covered in snow is actually a road. And we're going to be having roads going throughout the place. This is going to eventually have a roof with like columns and stuff. It's going to be an open floor plan on the top. And then on the back over here, we'll have like ropes going along the side so you don't fall into the river. We'll have stairs down here, and then there'll be an entrance in here. And this is where all of the storage for the various woods are going to be, is in here. On the other side of this wall is where the under tunnel's going to be. And we're going to automate a handful of processes. What I plan on automating, and I'll show you the entire automation when it's done, but we're going to automate the making of the logs, obviously. We're going to automate some bone meal in here. We're going to automate charcoal, and we're going to automate the creation of stripped logs, as well as automating the making of casings. Okay, so we're going to be doing both. We're going to be doing strip logs and casings as well. Now, we will do the casings kind of manually on demand, because I don't need to have vaults full of casings. And I don't necessarily have all the materials to supply for the casings. I might automate it and just have like the materials stored in like a small chest or a small inventory, so that it always keeps like X number. We will see. But we're gonna go ahead and do this and get to building. So I got a lot of digging to do, and we'll be right back. And there's our beacon. Now, oh crap, I gotta go warm up. So this is like in between all of the building, but I just noticed something. My brother has 87 deaths, and he's been doing all sorts of interesting things over there. Like he's got like this. Like this is totally a squirrel. This is the episode squirrel. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna ignore them. We're gonna have the episode squirrel, and we're just gonna put this over here. We'll take a minute or two for the sake of squirrel. All right. Actually, I'm gonna take my shotgun just in case. But like, look at this. Like we're gonna take our spyglass, and we're gonna show you. Like his base is set up like some concentration camp or like some sort of like prison camp with metal fencing all around it. Like you think he's afraid of something. I wonder if it has something to do with all of the chickens. But like he's even got smokestacks and stuff. Like what the heck is he doing over there? I don't know. But he's obviously dying a lot. And yeah, and he just like died again. And he's like having to go and get his stuff over and over again. But he's been exploring like a lot of the mods we haven't even started yet. And I just wanted to take a slight squirrel detour to point out what's actually going on over there. It's getting weird over there, but we're gonna go back to building now and just pretend we never noticed what is going on over there. Yeah. Just pretend everything is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Yep, everything is fine. Alright, so the first stage of this is done. It starts with this. Now I have changed the contraption a little bit because I realized the deployers were not high enough to be able to place. I just basically lifted those and the chest up a bit. This spins around, cuts down trees. Trees go into there. I was testing the hopper to see if I can feed it into it as well. And it looks like I'm going to need to have a different feeding mechanism for this. So it feeds it in there into a chute. And then down here, underneath, the chute drops the items onto this belt over here. The items go across to a series of sorters for the different wood types, different sapling types. We have a slot for twigs, and we have a slot for apples. And at the very end, what I'm going to set up here, now I'm going to set up some things over here to pull into our other systems, such as charcoal and composting for overflow. But at the end, there is going to be a voiding section over here so that it basically just drops the items and voids them. We're going to set up a smart chute here for it to throw it into, and then it will void the items. And that is the plan with that. But I have a few more farms to build yet. And my plan is to basically have a belt system going across this way. And what the systems will do is it will carry them over and have them go into here. And basically anything from the farms on this side is going to go across on that side. And that is how we're going to end up building this. Now, I could also like have just a ring of conveyors going this way, and then have something go across from here and just build it across like so. I could do that. I might do that actually. Yeah. Have it go across this way. And then have all the others go that way. Yeah, that sounds like an idea, actually. And then we just have a circle of tree farms going all the way down. But so far, this is set up for these 4 woods. I will get the other tree farms built, and I will get them connected to the main drive system. And so far, with just the one farm and these particular items on there, let's see where we are as far as used stress goes. Because I don't think we're using a whole lot. I might have to get a stress meter thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the stress meter. So let's put this away in here temporarily, and then go get that stress meter. We'll find out how much stress we're actually using, and that will give us an idea of how many of the other machines we can build in here. Because I really am curious at how much we can do. Yeah, already 115 logs. That's fantastic. All right, let's take a look at what we actually got going on here. I'll just plug it in right there. Wow, we're using less than 1% of our capacity. We're going to be able to build all sorts of stuff in here. All right. That is very good to know. That is very good to know. Now all we got to do is build a system to access this. And I think I'm going to build Tom Simple storage to access this. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. We got some twigs. We got some apples. Very nice. We're getting saplings too. Alright. I need to get the other stuff built. Because we're going to be running out of space soon. But in order to do that, I got a lot of stuff to build yet. So let me get the overflow set up, and then I think we'll call this good for now. And we'll get the other things built, get the other stuff, and once I finish adding the other additions, I'll give you the grand tour, because I still got to do this entire floor yet. It's going to be a lot of work, and this has already been a full day project. So with that, I will see all of you later, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.